Hey, so welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We've got another showcase out of the two EZA or EZ area units. We've already done the Super Saiyan Int Goku or the Yard Rat Goku. And now we've got the free-to-play Android 18, which of course you can pick up from the barber shop with incredible gems. I mean, if you've been grinding link levels, like as much as you should be, you'll be able to pick up numerous and copious amounts of copies of her, an SA10 her, a max her out, no problem. But yeah, we're going to be in a showcase on the recently EZA'd Android 18. Of course, we've got on an Android category team, so that is the best place to run her. That's how you build up the majority of the passive. But most of our links are key links, so we won't be getting too many of those off today, just because, again, most of them at level 1 link are indeed key links, which we don't entirely need. If you do me a huge favor, as always, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, but can hop into a Dokkan event, see what she can do as a free-to-play Androids option. Recently, Androids categories had a nice buff, a nice boost. I was going to say bust. I was going to combine the word boost and buff, but bust is a completely different word. We don't really. Moving on. Yeah, a nice boost, a nice buff, especially in a couple months. Probably at 5-6 months time when the Dokkan Fest Future Android 17 and 18 drop on the global side. So yeah, Androids have got a huge buff recently as well. A couple of decent free-to-play units recently. The EZA for Ad 21 and also 16, who's in the bottom left of our team. But without further ado, let's hop into a Dokkan event and see how she does. So Nope 18 on rotation immediately, which is fine. She's actually not on any rotation at all, which is not a great start. It's not a great start at all. But of course, that does give us some time to go through what she does. In terms of leader skill, when we've already gone through these, when we checked through their details, when we found out the EZAs were coming during the celebration, again, you know, she's an Androids category lead, 77% on HP, attack and defense, you know, strength lead as well, HP and attack and defense plus 50%. Not a unit you're going to be using for a leader skill, definitely not. So, you know, it's kind of pointless, kind of really looking through them. Then there is also, on super attack, she causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense, which is quite nice. You know, a useful tool to have in SBR and ESBR. She lowers attack and defense by 20% for 3 turns. So not the standard 2, which is quite nice. An extra turn of lowered attack and defense, I'll take that. She does get attack and defense plus 18%. Of course, she's Android 18. Per Android's category on the team, up to 126%. She's getting the full 126, of course. Also, attack and defense plus 18% with each attack performed up to 54%, which is, if my maths is correct, that is a total of how many super attacks? Like 3, 4? That is indeed a total of, yeah, 3 super attacks. So it shouldn't take too long at all, especially because she is rainbowed out for 3. Also, he does have a medium chance of launching an additional super attack when there is another Android category ally attacking in the same turn, which isn't an issue because the entire team is an Android category team. So, in terms of, I just remembered 13 actually supports the whole Android category. So we actually only got three links active. Yeah, Shatter the Limit gives us a key link though. We do have 180k attack stat and 123k defense, so without the additional attack and defense plus 80% from Android 13, you're probably looking at, without the boost, about 150k, maybe a little below in the attack stat, and, you know, potentially like 90k defense, which, to be fair, isn't too bad for turn 1 without really doing much. Android's Assault is giving us defense plus 11%, and Twin Terrors has given us a key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 1%. So the links aren't even really doing much for us either. But that's not a bad starting point. I mean, to be fair, she is getting 126% attack and defense for every Android category ally. She also actually supports Android's category allies, giving key plus 1, attack and defense plus 18%, 1.5 million attack stats. So without 13 here, you're probably looking at like 1.3 and below. I said she supports Android's category allies. I said the key plus 1, attack and defense plus 18%. Also, yes, I said she will get an additional super attack, which helps build up her additional attack and defense she does get. Plus 18% each time because we have Android category allies attacking in the same turn. So yeah, it shouldn't really be too difficult to build her up in the slightest. I'm going to try and keep Well, I'm going to keep 113, of course, on this rotation to keep away from her, because we do have the LR Android floating as well, which do actually give her a bigger boost. But it's not overly common, or not, it's not like we're accommodating for her, because when you're on an Android category team, you're probably most likely 95% of the time going to be running dual Android 13s anyway, who'll be probably your main rotation. So if you do bring her along for like an SBR, maybe even an ESBR run, then she'll be getting that boost every time she comes around on rotation if she's in on main rotation anyway. So it's not really like we're kind of forcing her or like accommodating for her to give her a bigger boost. So she has super attacked once, which gives her an extra attack and defense plus 18%. We're also getting attack and defense plus 40% from the LR androids as well. So we're on a 220k attack stat, 131k defense. How many links do we have active? Shocking speed is a key link. Is infinite energy a key link as well? Yeah, it is. So we're not really getting anything extra from them either. As I said, most of our links are key links anyway, so we didn't really have to worry about like giving her a linking partner or something. But 220k attack stat is pretty decent for a free-to-play unit. I know she does have support right now, so without the support, you're probably looking at like 180k, maybe a bit under that, which is still pretty good again for a free-to-play unit. And on super, of course, she is lowering attack and defense for 3 turns, 1.8 million attack stat, so you're probably looking at 1.5 and below there. But in terms of and a crit as well, so we built her up twice. We need one more super attack to come off, and then she's fully done. No additionals come off yet. That medium chance, I know that's a 30% chance, but still, she's surrounded, literally surrounded by Android category allies, and she hasn't got a single additional yet. Like, you're surrounded by what you need, and you're still not getting no additionals. But in terms of our links, I mean, we've already gone through most of them. Android Assault, which is actually a nice defense link, you know, defense plus 10% if you have it level 10, key plus 2, and defense plus 20%, which is quite nice. Twin Terrors, which has given her key plus 2. That's only really beneficial once it gets to level 10 as well. You know, you get the attack and defense and a chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack plus 5%. The Innocence attack plus 10%, Shocking Speed, which is a key link, Battlefield Diva, which is a key link, and then the chance of evading enemies' attack plus 5% when it's level 10. So, I mean, if you have her at level 10 links, she will have a chance to evade a very tiny, like a minority in terms of percent, you know, to dodge, but it's something. Infinite Energy is a key link to get to level 10, which is attack and defense and chance of critting plus 5%. And then Shattering the Limit is also a key link. So yeah, she doesn't really have any attack links, so she's not going to have the biggest attack stat in the world, but in terms of numbers she's putting out without loads of attack links, and also being a free-to-play unit, she's looking pretty good. She's looking pretty good. I am actually going to pop an item, which is actually my Fighting Legend Vegeta event items. I don't want to take too much damage. I don't want to die. So we have almost every link active apart from Battlefield Diva and Shocking Speed. And the Innocence is giving us plus 11%. So with no support, after she's super attacked twice, she's sitting on 243k attack stat, 151k defense. Let me actually check, just in case. I don't think we're being supported by anyone. Yeah, no, we're not. So we're good. So literally, she's literally one super attack away from having our passive fully built up to get the additional attack and defense plus 80% the final time to have the 54% additional attack and defense. And that's what she's sitting on as a free-to-play unit. That's not too shabby, you know. That is a respectable attack stat for a free-to-play unit, if I do say so myself. That means while supported, she's going to be putting out some solid numbers. Some solid numbers indeed. What's she saying? Where's she sitting on? Or was she sitting on? Once we get past the 17 super attack, of course. She's on 2 milli. Literally just over 2 milli. Maybe she'll finally get an additional as well. That 30% chance to kick in. No, of course it's not. Of course it's not going to kick in. She's literally surrounded by Android category allies, and for some reason she just refuses to get that additional that she has built into her passive. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. But in terms of categories as well, I mean, to be fair, because of her passive being so restrictive to actually giving her some attack and defense boost, like her passive is literally built around her being on an Android category team. since that's so restrictive, her other categories don't overly matter apart from Androids, of course. Android / Cell Saga, because you can have, of course, probably a full Androids team while on Android / Cell Saga. Target Goku. In terms of siblings bond, if you packed out with Android 17 and 18 units, sure, but you probably wouldn't do that because not all of them are that good. But yeah, Peppy Girls, I mean, she's not going to go on there because, again, her passive is completely built around being around, like, on a Androids category, kind of combine those words together, an Androids category team, and then Battle of Wits, obviously she's not going to go on as well, because again, you need to pretty much pack out your team of Androids category allies. So she's built up to a 249k attack stat, 171k defense, fully built up. I'm not lying, again, for a free-to-play unit, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, considering all you have to do is pick her up with incredible gems. Her EZA is literally for the easy area. You can literally rainbow and max out this unit for free. It's pretty good. 2.1 million attack stat. She is very good. It's a shame she's incredibly restricted. But of course, if you are running an Androids category, she finally gets an additional once she's fully built up. Really? She finally gets the additional, but she's now built up. You couldn't have got that while you was building up your passive. Dokkan, man. Dokkan. This is how Dokkan works. So yeah, I mean, her damage output's quite nice. Her defense is okay. And another great free-to-play option on an Androids category. And as I said, across the last couple months, and even leading up to the next 5 to 6 months, when we're just going to ignore this, when the Dokkan Fest 17 and 18 drop, the Android categories had a nice major buff. As I said, you've got the EZA 21, EZA 16, who's very good for SPR and ESPR, absolute brick wall. You've now got the introduction of this EZA 18, who's, again, free-to-play unit, who's very good as well. Again, unfortunately for her, very, very, very restricted and limited to an Android category team, but when she's on it, she seems to be very good. And then also, as I said, in a couple months or 5 to 6 months time, you'll be getting the Dokkan Fest 17 and 18, who's considered also one of the best TURs in the game. In terms of, I know we've heard that thrown around a lot. You know, you've got the Vegeta, you've got Ultimate Gohan, and you've got the Android 17 and 18 now on the JP side. Kind of wherever you prefer. They are probably one of the best TURs in the game. They're probably not the best, because it's not a pure Saiyan unit, unfortunately. It's kind of how the game goes, but they are up there as one of the best TURs and Dokkan Fest in the game. So yeah, I mean, as I said, while she is majorly restricted to one category because of her passive, when she's on that category, she seems to be very, very good. And again, she lowers attack and defense on Super by 20% for 3 turns. Very useful to have an SBR and ESBR. She's also a support. She doesn't give as much as like LR Androids or even 13 with 18%, but, you know, a little extra support on a category team. Not too bad. She's actually pretty good. She's pretty good, just very restrictive and limited to Androids. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.